You describe what kind of tightness you had that kept you out for a couple practices.
Yeah, I tightened up in my glute. Just something minor was happened during special teams.
Oh.
Kept me out for a few days, but I feel great.
Are you hoping to get a lot of reps in the exhibition season, or would you? How do you want to play it?
Just doing what the coaches tell me. I'm not sure what the plan is game one moving forward, but just whenever they tell me to go, just go out there and compete and just put good stuff on tape.
Do you feel like you need more reps, or?
I mean, I feel like I just want to play football, whenever that is, wherever that is.
Has there been a receiver that you've been matched up against that has maybe given you a tough time so far?
In camp, every single receiver is tough. I give them that respect when I line up against them. They give you different things that have different tools, different attributes, and you have to know that and approach it that way.
How much do you think that benefits you having to cover different types of guys?
Yeah, it's huge because you get the game day and it kind of slows down. Not saying that it's easier, but when you get different people lining up against them that often, and then you go into a game plan where you might see one or two guys you can really focus in on their abilities and kind of lock in.
Are you ready to go against somebody else?
Am I ready to go against?
Yeah, like training camp all these weeks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Since OTA. Yeah.
What was Kyle's message this morning? It sounded like he was upset with how some of the play went yesterday. Not from you personally, but the whole team.
Yeah, we were pretty aggressive yesterday. I think it was our first day doing short yardage and 4-minute period, where really every yard matters in that period. And I think that's kind of what you saw on tape. Is guys really trying to make plays, not trying to give up any chump yards, because those chains will get moving fast if you do. So it was very physical, but we understand where he's coming from, and we just got to improve on that and just work together as a team better.
You made a couple plays at the line of scrimmage in the run. So how important is that for you this year to be not just coverage but make plays in the run too?
It's huge. Just improving in every area of my game. That includes the run game. Just being out there making run stops, it'll help our defense as a whole.
When you're watching film of Richard Sherman now, what are you seeing from him these last 2 weeks that we didn't see last season?
Yeah, very hot feet, quick feet, a lot of bouncing and stuff. The man's running well too. He tells me he might be faster than he was coming out in the league, which I see honestly. I think he was going like 4.7 at the combine. I don't think that's the truth right now. So he's running well, he's covering well, a lot of pep in his step, a lot of energy, just being himself.
What are you seeing from Tarvarius as he picks up that new position?
Oh, he's doing well. He's picking up on the details, the finite things that you really have to focus on to be a productive safety in this league, because the windows are so small. He's improving. He's really focusing on what it takes to make those plays, and he had a few plays today that you can kind of see how gifted he is naturally. Combined with that focus and that approach, he has a good opportunity to be a hell of a player.
What has Jason brought to your guys' quarterback room so far, and what do you miss with him being off the field for a couple weeks?
Man, the dude's very talented. Period. Physically gifted. He's very focused. Loves to play football, and a guy like that you just love to have in the room. You love to compete with straight up, and it's just unfortunate what happened to him, but we'll have him back, and he'll be a big part of our team.
He's going to miss a few weeks, but was there a sense of relief that it wasn't worse than the injury turned out to be?
Absolutely. You feel for a guy, just the injuries he's been through. Definitely a big relief that it's not nothing longer. And then at the same respect, just feel bad for anything, even a day out for a guy that loves to play the game like he does. It's tough to see, but once we get him back, I think he'll do a great job for us.
What do we need to know about Manuel Mosley?
Man, the dude can play. Yeah, I was telling him today actually in walkthrough that he's gonna have a hell of a game against the Cowboys. And I kind of like corrected myself. I was like, man, you play well any day of the year. It don't got to be preseason one. I mean, the man can play in this league at a high level. Have a lot of respect for what he does and just his abilities.
And he can shift into the slot. What makes him able to do that?
Yeah, it's his mental presence. Not many guys can transfer that quick. You go from a corner rep to a nickel rep back to a corner rep, literally within 3 reps, and there's no hiccup, there's no break in his game. He doesn't slow down because he's thinking at one position. He has it all down. Very smart, very intelligent, and once again, just loves playing the game, and you can see that.
You guys gave up a touchdown near the goal line. And you held up like a 3 sign with Sherman. What happened on that play? It was a bunch.
Yeah, we had so we have like an approach that we can do for bunch in terms of our man rules, and just right where we were on the goal line, that wasn't the best one that we did, and that's why we gave up leverage and gave up the touchdown. And so we just said moving forward, we're gonna change our approach and how we're gonna pass the routes.
Just had a wrong call on
Yeah,
it.
just had the wrong call on.
At your position, what was the, you know, when you were coming into the league earlier on, what was the hardest adjustment for you at this point?
I think going against Kyle's offense, just the speed and everything moving and all the moving parts. But really, at the end of the day, you got to guard the man in front of you, but you just don't know where that guy is all the time. So once you kind of figure that out and just understand that whatever is going to be yours is going to come to you, kind of slows down and you can start to play regular football.
What's the challenge in covering Dante? What is he good at? What?
Yeah, he has a great moves off the line, great route runner, good hands, comes back to the ball. But I think his most impressive trait is his wiggle, the ability to 1-2 to look like he's going left and then come back right, or even left, right, left. It's something that you can't really teach. He looks like a basketball player out there at times, so it's impressive.
Where do you watch on his body to kind of figure out
The
like
hips.
his midsection?
Yeah, it's his hips for sure, because the feet are moving and his shoulders are going with them. So if you watch that, you'll be wrong.
That's good. Thanks, bro.